and the Big Rig Kids, y'all. Are you ready? Let's go. Here come the Big Rig Kids, roll with the Big Rig Kids. Let's have fire the truck, take you to such amazing places with the Big Rig Kids. Those helpful Big Rig Kids, see how they give and grow and get to know amazing things. Learn with the Big Rig Kids, and you'll see how it is to have adventure days and hang and play with all your friends. Because the Big Rig Kids know what it is to live a most exciting and inviting life is positive.
Yes, the Big Rig Kids. It's exciting, it's wonderful. You know the song, I know the song, and you know the song. And we have a very, very, very wonderful show for you today. Someone who's excelling beyond excellence. I don't even know what that would be in the next level like that, but I'll have Grandma Polly bring her in for you guys. But just before we get into all of that, who is the one that everybody knows? Everybody loves to hear her stories, love to hear her readings. Everyone loves her. I want you to all give me a big round of applause for Grandma Polly. Y'all give it up for Grandma Polly.
Hello and happy Thursday. I want to welcome you all to our Thursday show. I hope you had a great week. I hope your Resurrection Day was all that you expected. I hope you spent it with family. Hope you enjoyed the time that you had together. Well, today I have a special kid here with me. She has been with the Big Rig Kids from the beginning. She has participated in us with walks for sickle cell. She has also helped in so many other volunteering work that we were doing in the community. And without further ado, I want you guys to help us welcome Analilia. Give Analilia some hearts. Let's welcome her with some love. And let's get started. Welcome, Analilia. And how are you today, my love?
She's doing
Good, how are you?
I'm well. It's just so great seeing you again. You know, COVID has separated us, shut us down from some of the things that we were doing. I ended up moving to Atlanta. You know, you guys are still there in Charlotte doing what you do. And I understand that you have gotten into peer leadership and that you're excelling in school. Before we go into that, I have one question I want to ask though, and this is a question I ask everyone because COVID has affected us in so many ways. As far as how you attend school, how you work on your school lessons, how you get involved in the community. How has COVID affected you with your schooling and your community services? Then we're going to go into your peer leadership. Tell me about that first, though.
I think COVID made it harder to do schoolwork because we were online and learning online is more difficult. And then I also think that with a lot of volunteer places shut down, so I was unable to get the hours that I needed. And then I had to do a bunch of online volunteer things like writing letters and there wasn't a lot of things to do hands on.
Okay, I get it. And that's why I wanted to know because it has affected everyone. But I miss my big rig kid babies. I just want you to know that. I miss you guys.
I miss you
And
too.
I understand that you are a peer leader. Can you tell us what is peer leader? What are peer leaders?
Peer leaders, since I go to a Montessori school, we don't have the student council. So peer leaders is basically our student council. Um, we plan things like we plan different events for schools. Like if we did a community service day, we'd plan it. We're planning a movie night right now. We planned cookies for Valentine's where people could buy cookies and we'd pass them out. We just plan school events and then we do things like beautifying the school. Like our plan was to plant flowers, dig up like our flower beds and fix them. and do different things like that. And it's just a group of
Okay, okay. And how long have you been in the peer leadership?
just 1 year.
And okay, yeah, but it sounds like you have done a lot in that 1 year.
Yeah, we had to make up for COVID.
Yeah, I get it. I get it. What is your position in the peer leadership program?
I'm the president of it, so
The
I take care of
president?
what I do. Hmm.
Okay, now what are some of the responsibilities there? What
Um,
comes along with that?
with being I choose what we do, and then I assign the roles, or I let them assign their own roles, like the club members, and I make sure that everything's going like according to plan. And I check in with all the office, like all the people who work in the office, like the principal, our counselors, to get everything checked through.
I get it. I love that. Awesome. 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 What are some of the current and future benefits of participating in the peer leadership program? Tell us about that.
Some of the current ones are you get to you get a better understanding of leadership. You get to it's a good commitment, and you get to learn more about the school, like behind the scenes.
Okay.
Hmm.
Is this a position that you have to be voted into?
I no, no one was doing it this year, so I talked to our principal, and she let me do it.
Okay. See, that's what I'm talking about leadership. You saw something that was not there. You saw that there was a need. You stepped up. You picked up the plate and said, this is what we need. Now I'm going to find out how we can make this happen. I admire this in our young people. And I love what it says, be brave, be bold. What your shirt says.
Be brave, be bold, be kind.
Yes. See, that's what I call leadership. When you step out on things that you just in the community, when we talk about our villages, we all see something that can use some improvement in our community. But if everyone's sitting around saying, well, I see the problem, I know what the problem is, but I'm going to wait on someone else to step up and do it, then nothing gets done. So you were a leader before you even jumped into this position. Would you how would you? I'm not going to ask would you, because being a leader, you would do this. How would you recommend peer leaderships to others? And I'm not just talking about young people. I'm talking about the community as a whole, with adults, children, and everybody else, because you came from a background where you have women who are strong leaders in your family. So it just didn't happen to drop on you. You know it's in your gene. You know that, right?
Yes.
Yes. So what would you do to recommend this? How would you explain this to children your age, children older, and older people in the community? And why?
I would well, I would do it because peer leaders is it's really fun, and then I would explain to them that without it you don't without it it's like a boring school year. You don't have things like dances, or you have like the things like movie night, school beautification. We don't have those things without peer leaders. So I would explain to it that peer leaders we plan the fun things for school outside of just to make it a more like engaging community instead of just going to school to learn and coming home. We add little fun things throughout the day.
See, you need a hand for that. You need a big hand for that, because they're taking responsibility and accountability. You know, you bring these things to the forefront. Now we ain't got through that part of what peer leadership is. We're gonna get to the exciting part now because I heard some things about you. I heard some real great things about you. Now, there is a national student leadership conference that's coming up. Can you tell me a little bit about that? What is that all about?
The National Student Leadership Conference is it's 9 days or 18 days where you go live on a college campus for however long your session is, and you get hands-on experience with whatever program you're doing. Like I'm doing a medicine program, and I plan to go to Duke, so I would stay on Duke for 9 days, and I would learn different things about medicine, and I would talk to different doctors and people who work in the medicine field. So it's just a program based off whatever career you're interested in.
Not only, not only are you beautiful, but you have a brain too. You're talking about medicine. I love that. What type of medicine? When you say medicine, let's zero it in. Let's zero in on exactly what you're interested
I'm not really sure on that part yet, but I just know that I want to go into medicine or a science field.
in. Okay, I'm waiting to see that doctor.
I'm just gonna say
There's a
go.
doctor in you. Now, what are some of the experiences that the National Student Leadership Conference provides?
So, kind of like I said before, you live on the campus. It kind of gives you like an idea of what being on a campus is because you'll be living in the dorms. And then you also, for me specifically, I would go to different lectures from, I think one of the guest speakers is a general medicine person, I forget who. And then I would also do things like, there's like a medical outbreak simulation. I would be doing that. And I would be doing surgical knot tying, like learning how to do that. And then also visit different hospitals around the area.
Mm, I get it. So you're gonna be one of these people eventually who come up with cures when we get these outbreaks like COVID and all of this other stuff. You're living through it now. And in the future you'll be working against. I love it. I love it. I love to hear my young people speak with such positivity and such a bright outlook on their future. And you already told me about the benefits. How long does the conference last? And you already told me the one that you choose to attend. How will attending this conference help you in your future goals? You or anyone else?
Um, I would already have a basic idea of medicine, and I have extra knowledge on like that everything in that field, most of the things in that field, and also it's a good thing to put on college applications. And then for it's kind of like the same for the other programs too. They would get the experience based off what they chose, and then they can also put on their college applications. So yeah.
Okay, okay. Now. Let's get down to the nitty gritty of it all. And attending these programs, and I know you said 9 to 12 days. These things are not offered for free, are they? Is there
No.
a cost to it?
Yes.
Okay, there is a cost to this, and this for each individual who's going to be attending.
Hmm.
How do you plan on coming up with the fees for this? Is it something that you already have? Is it cost affordable that you can just, mom, dad, and just pay out of pocket, or is it something that you have to raise funds for?
It's very pricey, so it's something I have to raise funds for. And they also have scholarships. But unfortunately, I didn't get that, so we're raising money. We made a typed up a letter, and then my aunt sent them out. And so,
Okay, you typed up a letter
hmm yes,
and you sent the letters out. See, that's what I'm talking about. You see the vision, you know the vision, you know what you have to do in order to get there. And all of this comes along with leadership, knowing what it is that you need, figuring out how you're going to get what you need, and coming up with a plan. Now, we have people watching here tonight. And suppose some of these people did not get a letter. How can they help you?
we have a GoFundMe, and then also a memo line, and then the GoFundMe is Analilia INTL Student Leadership Conference. And you can also write a check out to the National Student Leadership Conference, or you can do a money order and put it in the mailbox.
Okay, Amy, I know you're watching. So I need you to go in the
Hello.
comment section and put that information in there that Alania just gave us.
Okay, I sure will.
Please do that.
What is it again?
To
Just
all
say it.
my listeners out there, to all of you who are watching, I vouch for Analilia. She's a bright student. She's a good kid. She's been with me since 2017. Her and her sister, they are awesome kids. And when we see our children doing something positive, we have a responsibility to step to the plate to help them and helping them reach their goals. So y'all come on. Amy's going to put that out there.
What is it again?
Anybody have any questions?
Yeah.
Type it in the comment box, or you can actually call in. Can you run that number across the bottom, please?
Okay. Just a second.
And
What was the name of
everybody
that?
that's on here, I need you guys to please
What,
share this post. Share it with your friends. Just
Renee?
share it, and share it. And y'all, let's give her some hearts. To go ahead and share it, and I may just give away a Starbucks coffee card tonight.
Renee, have her repeat the thing again. Anna Lily, a
Okay,
student.
Analilia, could you repeat that information again and
Um,
how they can help you?
so we have a memo line. You can put my name on it. You can write a check out to the NSLC. You can do a money order and put it in the mail. Or I have a GoFundMe, which is Analilia INTL Student Leadership Conference.
Okay, one more time.
Student.
Analilia INTL Student Leadership Conference.
Okay, did you guys get that? And I know Amy's going to put it in the comment section. And it will be there also. So now, Analilia, we have some more time. You got a lot of time. I asked a lot of questions, but you got a lot of time. Do you want to tell us? Just give us a few of you, period.
I'm a 10th grader at JT Williams Montessori. I went to Highland Mills Montessori. I and some of the different other clubs I'm in is student ambassadors, which is it's a club at school. We give tours. We have our elementary schools, which is Highland Mills, which I went to, Chantilly Montessori, Parkwood Montessori, and Trillium Montessori. And their students, their fifth graders, do tours at our school, and the student ambassadors, we lead them. And then that's kind of it that I'm doing at school.
Okay. What are some of the things that you're doing in the community?
I'm doing the right now I'm not doing much because I'm getting prepared for exams. But during the summer, I do things like Wing Haven. That's mainly where I do most of my volunteer work is at Wing Haven Gardens, and I do a summer camp there with the children.
Okay. I want to hear, because I have a show coming up on that too. Healthy eating. And you're talking about this garden. Gardens are very important. I know everyone that I know going into these grocery stores right now, the prices on everything is so high it has skyrocketed. And you guys work, with the garden. And before we started, I understand you're having one at home also.
Yeah, plan to.
But with the garden at Winter Haven, I think that's what you said. Winter Haven.
Wing Haven.
Wing Haven. Okay. When you guys do the garden there, where does this produce go?
They don't make a lot of things. It's kind of just for themselves. Like it's a small garden. They have when I say garden, it's mainly like flowers and stuff. But in the front, they have like just like a really small garden. And so I'm not sure what
Okay.
they give it out. I know they give it out to mainly the kids.
Okay. But just like you said, the kids are getting it. And with that, it's still promoting healthy eating,
Yes.
because it's hard to go in the grocery store and buy this stuff now. I was just in there the other day. I was going to do something with some lime and cilantro. And I can remember just a year ago, the same grocery store I would go to, I would be able to purchase 10 limes for $1. The same grocery store I was in the last weekend, the prices had went to 3 limes for $1. And we're not going to even speak about tomatoes and lettuce and cucumbers and all the peppers and all that other stuff, because it's expensive. So when you're talking about going into the health field, which I am very excited about, girl, I'm proud of you.
Thank you.
Eating healthy is one of the things that goes hand in hand with that. So what do you do to eat healthy?
I make a lot of salads, and I know my grandma helps. It makes a lot of healthy food too.
Yes, grandma. See, there we go again. There's that village. She says, my grandma helps. That's it. And I've had the privilege of dealing with your grandma. And I tell you what, she's more healthier than me. She probably eats healthier than I do. I'm getting on the healthy kick right now, but we got a ways to go with that. So, what else you want to share with us, honey? I know you got a lot, because you did a lot with me when I was there.
I can't really think of anything.
You can't think of anything? You know what I want to ask? You guys got the book. Had you read it yet?
Yes,
What was your thoughts on it?
I really liked it. I thought it was a really great book.
Okay, what was one of the things that stood out to you?
I can't. It's been a while since I read the book.
Okay, I'm going to bring something back to your remembrance, because you're talking about the garden. In that particular book, they did a garden also. And that's why I asked you what the facility that you're working at do with the vegetables that they have. Because in the book, when the kids harvested their garden, they turned it into an entrepreneurship type thing, where they would take it down to the market and they would sell it at a lower price than what the grocery store was doing. So, yes, I'm big on garden. And I see across the bottom, guys, that's GoFundMe information. All of that stuff is there. We're not being greedy. Analilia is not asking you guys to donate $1,000. If you could do $1, $5, $10, $15, $20, so forth, whatever your heart desires. Y'all, let's help this young lady because she's doing great things. The news media is not going to show you this. This is why we are here. And Kenny, I know you're sitting over there and you're kind of quiet.
I'm kind of
Do you
quiet.
want to jump in on this?
Yeah, I just want to say, go Blue Devils. Oh man, that's awesome that you're in the 10th grade and you've already you're already thinking already, because everything starts with thought, whether it's negative or positive, and we manifest that. And you're in the 10th grade and you're manifesting your college tenure already, and that's an awesome and most beautiful thing. A lot of people don't even think about college. It'll just pop out. Yeah, I'm going to college, but you're putting a plan in the works, and you're out there making things happen. You're creating, like the goddess that you are. Okay, you're creating, and it's a beautiful thing to see, and especially in this generation. What is the generation called after the millennials? I don't know.
Gen Z.
Gen C. What does the C stand for?
Z.
Z. Z. Gen Z. Okay. All right. So it went X, Y, millennials, then Z.
Yes.
Okay. I'm a Generation Xer myself, so I watch
He's
these.
old.
I watch these different generations come about and the things that they do, and I gotta say that you definitely stand out in all of these generations that I've been a part of and seen. Your mindset is awesome, and like Renee, Grandma Polly said, Renee, Aunt, AKA, she said, this is why we do this. To talk about the beautiful things that our kids are doing and building up our community, and the thing that Renee said that really honed in with me was when you have a child that has a vision, it is like the parents and the community's responsibility to help this vision come to fruition. So that's why we're here, and that's why we're doing what we do, and I'll be donating to the cause as well. So hats off to you. I want to see you on top doing whatever it is you choose to do in medicine.
Thank you.
There you go. Yes,
I'm
we
gonna get.
do. We have a responsibility. And I will continue to reiterate that. We have a responsibility because if we don't support our children, who will?
Mm-hmm.
We could sit around and talk about the shootings in the streets, and we could talk about how bad some of these neighborhoods are. And we could talk about so many things that's not right. And I feel that we lose a lot of our children because they feel that they have no one or nothing to turn to.
Yes.
And we have to provide that. We have to foster that.
Mm-hmm.
If you like me and all your children are grown
She's old.
and and you have grandkids or you don't have grandkids, the nurturing never ends.
Yeah.
The adults, they can hold their own, but then that's where we step in and we focus our attention to the grandchildren. We focus our attention to the young people in the streets. Kenny, I need you to put those two pictures up I sent to you,
Oh, okay. We're gonna
please.
start with hang on one second. Let me just get everything.
Cause see, this is where I
Oh
started
no!
with my young people.
This is where we're going with this. Hold on, Renee. It's
I'm holding on.
Let me put it back on y'all pretty faces, okay?
Okay.
While I
Because
get.
what I want to say about it is when the kids see leadership in adults, this is what they're living around. This is their environment. When we
Yeah.
show leadership and it's authentic, our children tend to emulate us. Look at these beautiful kids. When I was contacted about this sickle cell walk, these kids stepped up. We raised the money to make it happen. And if you look at that picture, it's on my right hand side from what I'm looking at.
Is this her?
It's Analilia,
She's right
it's the
dead
little
smack in the
sister
middle.
right here in the front.
And the little sister.
And Lily is standing back there with the dog in her hand. But not only that, if you look, it's her mom standing there behind her. When I look at it, I see my grandkids in this picture. I see my nephew in this picture. I see another friend of mine with her daughter and son in this picture. And we see a couple of other kids that we recruited for this event. And they stepped forward. And to be honest with you guys, just that small group of people right there was able to raise $1,200 that year for the Sickle Cell Foundation.
Wow. That's awesome.
So see, this is what happens when the parents get behind their children, when the community get behind our children. This is what happens.
Growth.
Now, can you put that other picture up, please, Kenny?
Yeah. This one is.
Analilia, you remember that picture?
Yeah, I do.
I'm having kids involved.
Wow.
See these babies right here? They will forever be my big grade kids. That was the first group of kids that ever worked with me on my project.
That's Generation Z.
Yes, yes. And the funny part about it, Analilia, it was your mom who took this picture for us in that park that day.
Awesome.
She was there behind us. This is what I'm saying. Us parents got to step up, get our kids involved. When we keep our kids busy, when they find structure in stuff that the things that they love to do, then they don't have time to be in the streets.
Not at all.
Not at all. So I challenge all of y'all out there to get behind our babies. And Olivia, you remember those two events?
Yes, I do.
I got a question.
How did it make you feel participating in them?
It was really fun. I liked it. Remember we went to Freedom
Yes,
Park.
I miss y'all.
Miss you too.
From the parades, to the walks that we did, all that stuff. COVID shut us down. COVID just sent us haywire. But guess what? We're going to get back to it. It's not going to be like this forever. We're going to get back to it. And volunteering is very important, whether you be a child or an adult. Because when you teach your children to volunteer and you teach your children to grow, they learn to be that person as an adult. They become selfless. Yeah, I said that right.
Mm-hmm.
Selfless, where it's just not all about me.
Yeah.
Let me see what I can do to help someone else.
Yeah. It seems like she's the type of person. You hear a lot of people out here talking about my rights. These are my God given rights. But from talking to her, it seems like she's the type of person that realizes that these are my obligations to give back and help provide in medicinal purposes because that's where it seems like her passion is in the medical field, right? And
Yes, it is that. Hold up. Wait a minute, Kenny.
What's
We
up?
want to see your face too. I don't want to be talking to you back there. We know you're the man behind, but we got to show some of your face
Oh
too. Come
my
on in here.
goodness. All right. Hello, everybody. I
We
just.
got to show that handsome face.
Okay. Okay. No, but seriously, like when people think in that mindset that as obligations to serve community and things like that, that's where the world and the change everything starts to happen in that realm right there. But as long as people
Yes.
thinking they have rights, these are my God-given rights or whatever, it's about selfishness. But obligations, like you said earlier, sis, is selflessness. And Analilia, I pronounced that right. Got it.
You did.
I think it's awesome what you're doing. You think you're going to be in like some type of biology or microbiology or some kind of disease thing where you find a cure for something, or are you going to be in surgery or what? What do you think?
I'm not sure yet. I just know that I'm not doing surgery.
Oh, you're not doing surgery. Okay, leave the gore alone.
Well, I'm going to plant this seed. I want you to learn how to cure sciatic nerves
Yes,
because that thing is so painful and it hurts so bad.
that is
I've been
funny.
dealing with this for 5 years and nobody has been able to do anything with it. So, someone from your generation, and I hope that is you, so I could say that this is one of my babies. They came along and cured me.
Oh
I'm
Lord,
gonna get ready to be comical now. Cure me, girl, cure me. Grandma probably got to be able to dance again.
that's awesome. There's a seed for you.
Forget all that other stuff. Just let me, get a little bit of, that little slide dance they're doing right now? I like that, but I can't do it because my back bad and my hip worse. So you
Okay.
have to find a cure for that one, baby. Get Grandma Polly better.
We're gonna work on that.
Yes, and I really am gonna be the one to do it.
You just gotta
Yes.
you just gotta eat more veggies, Renee.
I do. I'm telling y'all, I'll be up here at 4 o'clock in the morning eating sliced cucumbers with vinegar, salt, and pepper.
Yeah, you know how we used to do that
Good.
in the summers in the garden?
Yeah,
Cucumbers, tomatoes, salt and pepper and vinegar. That's a good
I
meal.
do that at 4 o'clock in the morning because I can't sleep. So I just need to
What's she
get
saying?
healed.
Hold on. I heard the mom saying something. Come on, mom. Come in the picture.
Yeah, come on here. Come
Come
on,
on in the
Amy.
frame.
Oh, let me scoot over. If you can
We're
see
gonna
me.
we gonna put
Oh,
it on her like this.
There you
there you
go.
go.
We got both of y'all.
How are
Hey,
you?
Amy.
Great. How are you guys doing?
Doing
We
great.
are great. Honey, you are doing such a great job with your baby. And I know you have the village with Connie and Mama Vincent and just everybody else. And I love that. I talk about the village all the time. But
Yes.
you know what that village is. So I'm just so proud of what you have done with this baby. And I just can't wait to see the whole outcome of this beautiful young girl growing into a brilliant young lady who's going to heal my back.
Mhm. Hey, she does a great job.
Yes. So, Amy, tell
Yes.
us how you feel about the successes of your baby.
Yeah, she really does try, and she has given heart about her, and she does like to volunteer and help people and animals, and that's just something that our family's always believed in, helping one another, giving back to the community, being there for other folks. So that's just something that comes natural to her, and I'm very proud of her for being that type of individual who is just very open and loving and giving, and
Awesome.
also
And Amy, Amy, this was not something that she just happened to be. It goes back to what I said a little earlier. It's
hmm
the environment that she came up in.
hmm
because you have a whole family who's like that.
Yeah. Yeah. Because
And
I
that's
remember.
why it's important that we be examples to our children,
Hmm.
not once they become adults. It starts when, from the womb.
Yes.
We
It does.
they live what we put out. That's the energy that they take on. Some of
Mm-hmm.
them may stray a little bit here or there or whatever, but that village and that family thing is very important when it comes down to the development of our children.
Hmm.
And just your family alone, I could go on and on and on about the so many things that they have helped me through just even in my projects. You guys have been a huge support, and I appreciate that.
Oh, well, thank you very much, and we appreciate the opportunity to be able to come in and help you whenever you need it. It's been wonderful being a part of the Big Rick's Kids family.
Girl, I appreciate that, and I want to put this out here. Yeah, we got a little time. Kenny, anybody got any questions out there? Because I'm
Um,
gonna put this out here.
Okay.
I have put flyers up on Facebook, and I want you parents to hear this. I keep asking anybody have any children who needs to be highlighted. Not very many people respond. This is why you see sometimes we'll bring the adults in.
Hmm.
But we have so many children who are doing great things. I found out about Analilia through a text that one of the family members sent me about the fundraiser that you guys were doing. I was like, no, we got to get this baby on the show. This is what we do. So y'all know kids out there, y'all come on, bring them. The news media ain't gonna do this for y'all.
world
No.
changers.
I love highlighting our babies because our black and brown children are doing excellent things in the community. They
Hmm.
highlight that little 1% that's causing chaos out there when we have so many kids who are doing awesome things. And I will
Yes.
continue to preach this. Send y'all babies to us. We will highlight them. Don't keep it a secret. I want to know.
Yeah. Look, we're sorry for not telling you earlier.
Yeah, but I'm saying this to everybody. We want to know what your babies are doing. It's not bragging. It's just giving them that pat on the back to say keep going forward.
That's it. That's it. So, can I ask a question, Anna Lilia?
Yes.
Okay. So, you're in 10th grade now, right?
Yes.
That how old are you? 16?
16.
16, okay. Um, let's see. So, in the next no, I'm going to put the college in there too. So, by the time you're 25, where do you see yourself in 9 years? What do you see yourself doing?
Hopefully graduating college and then finding a steady job.
You know what? Since you're going to be in medicine, you're going to have to go to school. You're going to be there 10 years. So hold on. By the time you're 28, 28 to 30. Because you, in medicine, I know it's like 28 by the time they get out, right? Am I right? Or,
Yeah.
yeah. So,
Yes.
so I'll say by 30. In the next 14 years, you've done so much already in your tenure here already in the first 16 years of your life, and to have the vision that you have, by the time you're 30, where do you see yourself?
Mm, I think already working, finding a good hospital or clinic to work at, and helping others.
All right, that's awesome. You
Thank
know
you.
that I'm gonna
Yes. Yes. Yes.
keep
Yes.
having a
See,
vision,
I
whatever it is.
love
Maybe
somebody with a plan.
maybe I went too far out right now, but I was trying to just do 5 years, but you still be in school. So, but just keep having your vision. Really, everything starts with a vision. It's been said that by lack of vision, my people perish. So if you have a vision and you keep working toward it, there's nothing that you won't be able to do. So hats off to you, Analilia, and thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us and to share your experiences and your knowledge and your wisdom. Because out of the mouth of babes, the truth is being spoken. So you guys are the leaders of today and tomorrow, really, if you want to be real about it. So hats off to you. Hats off to your mom for just being so awesome. See that smile? Both of y'all got that smile. I'm looking at you. That's awesome. So hats off to you, ladies. I truly appreciate you guys being here and all the wonderful guests. Well, somebody has a question for you. They want to know who designed your T-shirt.
Actually, this is my mom's shirt.
Okay.
Was my shirt. I kind of outgrew it. So
Okay. Oh man.
yeah, I
Yep.
can't
And so you,
remember.
you you have a lot of wonderful comments on people. They're saying keep your vision. You know how awesome you are, and do keep being amazing. That's all you can do is keep being Anna Lilia. There you go.
Yes,
Keep being Anna Lilia, and there's only one of
yes,
you, so you can make it do whatever it wants it to do. So, all right.
that is very true. If you shared this video already, I see it's Octavia, Carol, the Big Red Kids, and two more people. I can't see who those other two people are. Put done in your comment in the comment section, please, because I do have a card that I'm going to give away tonight. And Reese and Carol, y'all can't win. I said it, Carol.
Oh,
Carol made no comment about that.
yes, she's the first one.
I say,
Oh,
Carol, be on it.
and Joyce Waters.
Oh, Joyce Waters did.
Hmm. And
Joyce
actually,
Waters.
let me say something to Miss Waters. I I'm doing well, Miss Waters. Thank you for reaching out, saying hello, Kenny. Appreciate the love.
Miss Waters, you get the $10 Starbucks cards tonight.
All right.
You need to go to my inbox and send me your information, and I will get it to you. Thank you for joining us. So, this has been great. Anna Lilia, you made it so easy. I have no more questions.
And thank you for inviting me.
I have a
Oh,
question
you
for
are
you.
more than welcome, honey, and you will be back. We're going to be following you.
I have a
We're going
question
to keep
for
up with what you're going, because my motto is once a big red kid, you're always a big red kid. I don't care how old you get.
you. That's awesome. I do have a
That's it.
question.
You're always a big red kid. And I'm coming back to Charlotte soon to visit with you guys. Um, so any closing words you want to give before we go ahead and close it down?
I just want to say thank you for inviting me, and thank you for all the nice comments.
Well, thank you, my dear Amy. You have anything you want to throw in here?
Yes, I would like to thank you for always being such a positive and wonderful influence in everyone's lives, just not the kids, but everyone's lives. And I just love you so much and thank you and appreciate you so much.
Oh, don't make me cry. I'm a crybaby.
It's the truth. It's the truth.
I
And I
am a crybaby. And I just have to say to you, in all the things that have been done, all of the things that's happening, and all of the things that will be done, it is definitely not me. God is using me as his vessel, and I thank him for that, because without him, this is something I would not be able to do. And I remember when I first started this, I remember I fought him for 3 years. I was like, no, I don't want to do this. Kids, no, no, no. But anywho, I gave in and I talked to him just like I talked to you guys. I was like, okay, God, this what you telling me I gotta do? Okay, I'll tell you what, I'll do it, but you have to give me the people that I need and not the people that I want.
Mm-hmm.
And he has blessed me in that way. And I just have to give all the glory to him because I'm just a vessel being used.
Mm-hmm.
And I thank you for your kind words. Y'all, hey, look, go to something else because you're going to make me cry. I'm a cry baby. Can you come on in here? I cried one time today.
Oh
Come on.
my goodness. Why I gotta come in here? But I just want to take this moment and just want to thank everybody for joining us tonight. All the wonderful comments, all the wonderful acknowledgments, and the vibes, the good vibes of keeping our young people lifted up and helping them build the world that they see for themselves. So I want to thank all you for taking time out of your schedule tonight to join us here on Conversations with Grandma Polly, featuring the first generation Big Rig Kid. Generation Z, right there, in the flesh, y'all,
Yes.
in the flesh.
Yes. I just thank you guys so much. I thank you all for joining us. I thank you for your kind words. Like I said, Analilia, it's so good seeing my baby. I can't wait to see you in person. I will be making a donation to your cause.
Thank you.
I'm gonna say to my viewers again, y'all come on. This video will stay up on this page, but around 9 o'clock, 9:30, it will be on YouTube also. So please share this. You have friends who are not on Facebook, share it for my YouTube channel. We need to support our young children. I cannot reiterate that enough. And I wasn't going to say anything, but I'm working on, and I'm going to do a survey on this, I think. I'm working on a raffle fundraiser.
Oh,
And I talked to my brother a little bit about this, and I talked to some other people about it. And I want you guys' feedback on it. The dolls behind me, Kenny, I think you cut them out, but I'm going to introduce one of them tonight anyway. Let me see who I want to introduce. Anna Lily is talking about the medical field, so we're going to introduce Maria. Maria? Oh, you guys, I got to put it up here.
yeah.
Oh.
Maria is my feisty, bossy, will get with you if you get on her nerves or if you bother her friends. She's not afraid to speak up. She's not afraid to say what's on her mind. But Maria has sickle cell. She's Hispanic. And we think a lot of people, I was ignorant to it too until I started doing my research. A lot of people think it's only black people who get sickle cell, but it's black and brown people. Well, Maria survived sickle cell. She lives in a 2-parent home, but that home have their issues too. Maria walk with braces, and she also have crutches. And there go the other ones in the background. What I'm looking into doing is hosting a raffle to raise some funds. I'm thinking where we would do where one person could win a choice of which way I need to go. This way. One of the dog characters. And this is why I cried today, y'all.
Oh.
My daughter had this cup made for me for Mother's
Oh,
Day,
man.
and she told me I could open it. It's a double cup. And look, It has Grandma Polly on it.
Awesome.
So freaking cute.
And it has the kids on the truck on it.
That's awesome.
So it is so beautiful and it holds up to I think 24 or 32 ounces. So I'm looking into putting a raffle together where you'd be able to choose one of the characters because people were asking me about how they could get the dolls and the dolls are not for sale. And the bubble cup and probably do offer a gas card. So it would be 1, 2, 3 giveaway. And I will put the flyer and stuff together for that. And I've had suggestions in selling the tickets for $5 or 4 for 20. 5 for 20. Different stuff like that. So you guys are watching. I just want you to comment something on what your thoughts are on this because it's something that I'm really looking to put together. And y'all can let me know how y'all feel about it. But I just want to thank you all so much for joining us. And so many of you are so loyal. I'm not going to start calling names tonight because you're always here for us. And we appreciate that. And if you notice, we have the shirts too. So, and just putting the raffle together, I just need some feedback and some of the things that you guys think. Tell your friends about our show. We're here every Thursday from 7 to 8. Any kids out there, even some grown folks, it don't have to be children. Right now we're taking them at all ages. It depends on their story. Tell them about us. And send them to us. We want to talk to these babies. We want to talk to these grown folks. Because we all have a story. And people are hurting. That's all I have to say other than thanking my handsome brother. Can he pop up there real quick?
Why you be pimping me, man?
Because he keeps trying to hide. But see, I have to take. This is my handsome brother right here, y'all.
That's my beautiful sister right there, y'all. Give her a hand.
And between him and my husband, I stand on their shoulders. And I appreciate y'all.
Always. Always.
So, he does K&J Multimedia. I thank you for sponsoring us. TNT Real Estate. Y'all want to buy a house? Call them up. Y'all want to sell your house? Because I heard it's a good time to sell houses. So either way y'all want, hit him up. He can do it. But seriously, I just thank you guys so much. And I thank all of you guys who have been with me from the beginning of my vision to where we are right now. Amy, your family, so many other families out there. I just appreciate you guys. I love y'all. Remember to join us next week from 7 to 8 p.m. Conversation with Grandma Polly. You never know who's going to show up.
And once again, thank you, Analilia, for gracing us with
Yes.
your presence tonight so much.
Yes, my baby is Amy. You had her, but she my baby too. I just want you to know that. And I love you guys. Peace out. See y'all next Thursday.
Here come the big rig kids, roll with the big rig kids. The sapphire attracted you to such amazing places with the big rig kids, those helpful big rig kids. See how they give and grow and get to know amazing things. We're with the big rig kids, and you see how it is to have adventure days and hang and play with all your friends. Because the big rig kids know what it is to live. The most exciting and inviting life is positive. Sapphire with the voice of wisdom keeps the story rolling, and by golly, Grandma Holly drives them all to where they